Welcome back to Fear and Hunger Terminia. We're about to get the gun, which we'll hopefully be able to use, but I genuinely don't remember if we can. Yes, arm yourself. Can we use it? Equip. Shoot, we can't. Oh, that's bad. I think the meat mallet's actually pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that meat mallet's actually really good, because it has a stun chance on it, if I'm not mistaken. We're actually getting really good weapons this time. The loot is definitely better. So anyways, the gods are watching or some crap. I don't know. So we haven't gotten into that room. Okay, so I think we're good here. So now we can go back. The only one I'm worried about is the pig guy. He's the only one who might ruin this run. He really could. Can we actually sleep in that bed? Because I am not doing it, obviously, but... Yeah, interesting. Because I feel like every time you try to sleep in this game, unless you're in the train, or I think you can also sleep in that one special area too, like it's just gonna go bad for you, you know? It's just not gonna go well. So we're gonna trade in our heads here to get some skill points just because we're here. The altar of the new gods. Give an offering. Sacrifice all non-contestant heads. Because we want to trade the contestants' heads potentially for skin Bibles that we don't have later. Yeah, okay. So apparently this one was a woman because I see some censorship there. Alright, that was a lot of, and we can craft these things. We have 5 of them, nice. Alright, so that's 5 skills when we do use them. I didn't cut this guy's head off, did I? Man, I sound like a complete maniac. I'm so obsessed with cutting people's heads off in this game. What Fear and Hunger does to you, man. I might actually try a hard mode after I beat the easy mode, but only after I beat the easy mode, because the hard mode was kicking my butt, and I feel like this is one of those games where foreknowledge is everything. Like, if you have foreknowledge, you're gonna do well. That's just how it is. Also, I feel like I'm not getting phobias. Do any of my characters? Yeah, no, they have phobias. Alright. I just saw my wife walk by rapidly in the hallway. She's usually not home when I record, and I thought I saw a ghost for a second because I kind of forgot she was. I kind of forgot she was here. I was so into what I was doing. So we can get 3 additional heads here. Yeah, at least 3 additional heads. Oh yeah, the pig guy. Oh shit, he is fast. Let's... I'd be so annoyed if I died here. Is there anything I can do to, like, up my chances of winning? I have enough bolt. Well... What? Did that just take all my shit? What's the artificial soul do? Give me everything. I don't know what happened there. I want the Chalk Chalk. Why is the Chalk Chalk on you now? Let's figure this out. What the hell? Because we want our best gear on Osa actually, because if Osa dies, you know, game over. Freeman chestplate, that's fine. Soul Devourer. So if we'd get more defense but less magic defense. Ring of the Still, a ring that is said to make blood still and prevent bleeding. There's no way to explain this but magic. Okay, that's pretty good. Shack Shack gives us more magic attack. And what's the artificial soul do? There are rumors that if this creating artificial souls, they're unholy rituals. If this is truly one of those, it could be used to channel. I'm just gonna equip it because I don't know what it does. And we want the really? Okay, so he'll have the meat mallet, I guess. And then you will equip Link Shield. No, duh. Sure, no bleeding sounds good. Sure, why not? This is definitely gonna be a non-magic fight. Let's just go for it. Attack. We're just gonna go for a chest right off the bat. We're just gonna go for a chest. Ooh, he's weak to that. That's perfect. Oh my god, he went down so easily. I was not expecting that to be easy. Well, I guess when you use the ancient magic of just shoot him, you know, goes well. I do love the ancient magic of gun. That's all caps if you didn't hear it in my voice. It's the ancient magic of use gun, stupid. On the other hand, like, while we can't shoot them on the map because Osa can't use guns, I wonder if he killed Levy, if he'd get the firearms proficiency and then he could, I don't know. Anyways, are there any other heads to take here? Isn't there I don't remember how I opened that, there's a different way to get there. Okay, so anyways, what do I want to do here? The only thing I have left to do is to collect any heads. I think there might be some heads down there for the taking, so I want to get those. So I need to go backwards now, and I need to open that. How do I open that, though? What was the other door that led to that? I don't remember how I opened that, actually. I know it's one of the basement opens it, but I don't remember which one. Ah, shoot. Oh wait, it's this one. You go through this one, and then you end up in the, you end up coming out over there, right? No, this is the one where I turn in heads. We turn heads here. Every day we're turning heads. We have at least 3 more, so it's worth it to come down here either way. We want to sacrifice some heads. And I think we're out of heads, so it makes sense to advance time at this point. We gotta have a fair amount of skills too, so that's good. Look, this is very atmospheric and I love it, but I've done it so many times I just don't care anymore. Turning heads. Okay, perfect. So we have 6 of those, so we'll be able to get 6 skills. Now, one of the things I never really... Oh, Avella's finally starting to feel hungry. Not much hunger in this Fear and Hunger game. Is this how I got it? No, this is where that... I don't remember how I opened that cellar door. Okay, so I just need to go down to the train and make a save now because there's really nothing else. So after I make the save and advance time, I can just not meet Dan. It doesn't matter if I don't meet him. I don't need to go over there again. I can, I've already got all the heads I can get here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fight the Huntsman afterwards, and if the Huntsman fight goes well, I'll fight, the Clown. And then if the Clown fight goes well, that's another save right there. That's definitely another save. Like, having both those fights go well in a row would be amazing, honestly. So we'll save, we'll get our new skills. What else can we do? Anything? Oh yeah, we need to get the keys, obviously, but we can't get the key until we go to the mansion to deal with Henrik at night. And yeah. So we need to so that's going to be it. So after this save and we get our skills, we then fight the Woodsman and Needles, get that key. Then if that all goes well, we get another save, and then it'll be night, and then we'll get the other key from killing Henrik, and then we should be able to push into the city proper, kill some things, make a save, move it to day 2, kill Recruit Marina, kill Recruit, kill get Marco. We definitely have to get Marco. Kill Pav. Pav's definitely on our list. I completely forgot about that combat manual in the map. It doesn't really come up a lot because I've kind of got the map pretty well in my head. Give me my skills! I did that. I did that one. Uh-huh. Do what you want. I don't think many of them are gonna survive even if I don't kill them, so, you know. In many ways, it's a mercy. Okay, so what can I get right now? So I can get agility +1. Yes. I can get attack +1, defense +1, magic attack. I don't know how much the +1 is worth. I want La Dance Macabre because that's really good. Meditation is pretty good, honestly. But let me see what else there is. Spice Forge. I definitely want Spice Forge. Yes. And this is greater meditation, so I should be able to get everything. So now I can just on almost turn 1 get 3 of those. Can't get blood sacrifice yet, can't get engrave, can't get gun proficiency, wrench toss. So time's still passing in here, by the way. Bury the trauma, blood sacrifice, whatever that is. Can't get any of these. I have some affinity with the god of fear and hunger, so I could get rot. I don't think it's super special. Mastery over virgin. Okay, I don't have that yet. Can I get necromancy? No, I want the heads. Do I have enough with anyone else? No. Alright, so what am I spending these on? I guess I'm gonna... Do I want attack +1 and defense +1, or magic defense and a magic... I think defense is the better use of these, honestly. Because if Osa dies, it's game over. That's it. Save. And Osa... so it's best to just have him as strong as possible, right? That makes sense. Uh-huh. Shut up, wizard. So now we gotta go deal with the woodsman. Now it's extra foggy, that's about the only difference. So now we'll deal with the woodsman, and then we'll deal with needles, and then we'll finish that whole area, and that will be fine. Then we'll need to make another save, and we'll need to make another save, and when we make that save, we will move it to night. Then we'll deal with Henrik, and then I guess we could just make another save if we wanted there. He's freaking ominous. Okay, so we're gonna use guard plus right away. Do you actually have the wrench attack? I don't believe you do. Attack. So we might lose some limbs in this one. So it's a good. We might end up using the. Yeah, we're losing some limbs, aren't we? What does she even have equipped? I don't know. Oh, he went down surprisingly easy. We didn't even get xenomorphed. And then we saw his head off. And we can get more saves in there, by the way. Alright, so this is going surprisingly well, all things considered. It could have been better, but we can always get that arm back. Because we can use the Sylvian one, which will also open up getting pheromones, which we need once we have Marco, because he's going to be our main tank. Which, in retrospect, I probably should have saved that +1 defense for Marco, really. Have I been picking up all the glass? Because that's a limited resource. Anything good? Anything good? So we'll do more God of Fear and Hunger affinity up here, I believe, because that will get us to the next tier there. So when we're turning in our next batches of heads, we'll be able to go further with the God of Fear and Hunger. The Kaiser's rise to power. Interesting. It's not a good idea to save here. It's not a good idea to save anywhere in this game, honestly, but yeah. Open, because there's really nothing bad down there, actually. Surprisingly, honestly, everything considering... Oh, dang it. Really, considering this game, it's more surprising there's not something awful down here. Rhino Bone Saw, perfect, perfect. If I could just get our Skin Bible, that would be amazing. It's weird that Marina just gave us a Skin Bible. That has to be an easy mode thing. Like, that feels too nice. That feels too forgiving. So if we use Rear here, we can go down and, we can go recruit what's the goat, apparently, but I don't really care about the goat, I guess. So we could get Gogoroth affinity here. We could get Sylvian affinity here. We could get Vanishka affinity, but I think Vanishka is the most useless one here. So I don't want to get Vanishka. Anyways, investigate, Check the paper, Stay away from her, That sounds reasonable. So, do we want to use this one now? We, what skin Bibles do we even have? So we have God of Fear and Hunger, and we have this one. So we could get our arm back. We could get our arm back. I'm not coming back here. I think we're just gonna get our arm back. This is Sylvian, right? Sylvian. What's your symbol again? Yeah, so this is Sylvian. So we'll get our arm back here and a full heal. And we'll be able to learn. We'll be able to. Did it also regenerate? No, just Earth. Okay. That's not bad, honestly, especially considering we're gonna have to fight needles. Alright. Was there anything else I needed to do here? I don't think so. Alright. So we lost the chance to get at Black Clab because of that, because you have to go into the other world with the rear symbol to get him, but I also don't super care, gonna be honest. Like, he's not on my party list. Also, he did bad things in there, like real bad things. Like, I can't say them on YouTube bad things. So you know they're bad. Like, I have to use acronyms bad. And I'm not gonna use the acronyms because I personally find it sounds silly. Anyways. Oh shit, he's just there waiting for us. What a ghoul. Let me just real quick check to make sure we have everything equipped. Yeah, got everything. All right, man. This is it's you or me. Guard plus, so I can immediately go crazy on the next one. Attack his chest. Perfect. All right, that was actually surprisingly not that bad. Oh shit. Oh wait, you dodged. That's good. It's worth it to use a rev up here because if she can crit with the gun, it's gonna be really powerful. Oh shit, he's still alive. Oh shit. Rev up, rev up, rev up. We've done a lot of damage too. Whip a weapon, I guess. Officer's sword. What's the best one for you? Let's just use the Kasara. Finish. He should go down really. Ah, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay, thank God. And we have a herb to fix that, so that's good. That's good. That's gonna be one of our new. That's gonna be our new save point. I don't think there's anything else down here that's actually dangerous, so we can continue on pretty safely. So let's head off. You ain't getting back up, buddy boy. So they stay wherever you leave them, apparently. Good to know, I guess. There is a few chests down here, so that should hopefully help us a lot. Alright, with him dead, there's no reason not to just loot everything down here, honestly. Really nothing dangerous. Like, he's the only enemy in this whole area, actually. And we'll be able to pop up on the other side if I'm not mistaken. La la la, the other side. I don't know this song very well. The other side of something or other. Okay, so this hallway literally only exists for here. Was there a bookcase back here? I think there was. We'll actually be able to buy a lot of stuff when that shop finally opens up. Alright, there's some good stuff in here if I'm not mistaken. Okay stuff at least. That's the first bolt I've got, and if I'm not mistaken, the bolts... Well, I can't get a Bella, unfortunately, because she's already in my party. I would love to be able to craft things, but that's just not going to happen. Okay, nothing that way because I have to swing back around after starting the generator. We can basically just check everything down here without having to worry because Needles is gone. Lucky coin. It's funny that there's a lucky coin down here and you run into Needles here, and that doesn't feel very lucky to me. Yo, I'm surprised there's no Silent Hill-esque something awful is in the locker. You know what I mean? It really just feels like that. This is that kind of game. Heads every time. Statistically, if we choose those or tails every time, statistically, if we just choose the same thing over and over again, it doesn't matter that much. Although boy doesn't seem biased against me. I really feel like it has a player bias. Right, so we can start the generator here. Yes. The generator is running now. I don't remember what's down here, actually. Is this just a loop around? I think this is just a loop around, but we want to loot everything here so we don't ever have to come back. Yeah, this is just a loop around. We already looted there. We already looted there. We looted the other room too. So yeah, we need to go that way, but I just want to real quick make sure I looted everything in here. I don't know why I didn't think I did. Okay, so now we go downstairs and we get that one key. Whatever happens down there. Gets kind of supernatural there. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.